It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Cigar City Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Guayabera Citra Pale Ale, coming in at 5.5% ABV and 50 IBUs in a 355 milliliter can. I'm guessing 12 fluid ounces. That's about right. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. I've not had a Cigar City beer for a long time. Nice bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass then. I picked this up in Brewdog, one of the Brewdog bars. It was the one in Cardiff in South Wales. It's very difficult for us here in the UK to get Cigar City these days. It was always kind of easier years ago to get fantastic kind of Cigar Cities, our beers and Stone and American craft beer in general. But what's happened over the last few years is that British breweries have really kind of upped their game, and they're making some of the best beers in the world in terms of IPAs, double IPAs, New England IPAs. They've really kind of cottoned on to this style of beer and really worked it up and done a great job with it. So what I'm finding now is it's harder to get good quality American craft beer that's really fresh because we've got our own beer at the moment, and that's going to happen. That's going to stay for a long time, I think. But whenever I see American craft beer, I buy it. I love American craft beer. Good levels of carbonation, slightly hazy straw coloured beer. Let's get the aroma. Oh my goodness me, wow! Chock full of Citra hops, this one. It's got almost like a jammy tartness to it. Tropical fruits, passion fruit, definitely passion fruit. Smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. One more go. Yeah. Fabulous. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. What a fantastic that beer is. Citra Pale Ale. Cigar City Brewing Company. What can I say about this beer then? It's just super juicy, super refreshing. There's a lovely drinkability to it. All the flavour is between the little amount of sweetness that is to begin with, and then the little amount of bitterness that's on the back end. This beer is all about the middle. It's all about that lovely chock-filled Citra middle that is tart-like, it is jammy. It's passion fruit. There's a dryness to it as well, a nice dryness to it. There's just almost kind of, it's almost kind of brute IPA like. Dare I say it? It's quite dry, but it's very refreshing at the same time. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. I'm going to pick it back up again. Oh. Lovely, lovely, lovely beer. Drinkability is terrific. As I mentioned earlier, a little bit of sweetness. I've chilled it down to the perfect temperature. What I do with my beers, I put them in the fridge, leave them in the fridge for a day or two, get them right down. You know, like when you get them out of the fridge, you've got that cold temperature. You like your beers. and I just warm them. I warm them, not warm, but to about 4 degrees, something like that. And then what you're doing, then you're pulling all the flavours from the malts and all of the hops, and everything's perfect. The beer's in prime condition for drinking and reviewing. You can hear the carbonation kind of just moving around my stomach and just coming back, and you're tasting the beer for a second time as it's coming back up. I know that might sound absolutely disgusting to some people, but it's the way it is with beer. You can see it's a can conditioned beer as well. You can see the little bits and pieces floating around inside of the glass there. That is one terrific beer. And going back to my American point, it was what? I think we peaked in terms of the absolute enthusiasm for American craft beer here in the UK was probably 2012, 2013. By 2014, 2015, 2016, we had the Magic Rocks, we had the Cloudwaters, we had the Sirens, now we have the Northern Monks, and we have the Verdants out there, and the level just keeps on rising now in the UK, and everybody kind of outproducing each other, outperforming each other all of the time, to get to like peak flavour, peak beer, which some breweries are out there in the UK. Cloudwater, Verdant, they're right up there with producing the best beers they possibly can. Now, and of course, as I mentioned earlier, the problem is with that is that American craft beer, the interest is not the same because it has to travel here probably on a boat. It might spend a couple of weeks on a boat, and of course the freshness. Then if Cloudwater can produce an amazing beer and Verdant can produce an amazing beer and ship it to you fresh from the brewery within as soon as it's made, and you're drinking the beer a day old, then even a beer like this, Guayabera Citra Pale Ale, is gonna struggle to keep up to a super fresh beer. And it's a shame. It's a shame because I'm a massive fan of American craft beer. I really am. To the point, and I'll be honest, I'll be perfectly honest, to the point where I don't think I could, yeah, let's say it anyway. If I didn't have a wife and children, I'd probably move to America. I'd be gone. But maybe one day we'll get to the point where we can get these beers on a regular basis again. What do the brewers say? What's it say on the side of the can? Our brewers feel the same reverence and appreciation for the traditional Latin Guayabera shirt that we do with a Citra hop variety. A hop that imparts notes of tangerine, lime and berries to this American Pale Ale. Terrific. Absolutely terrific. I'm going to rate it. I like this beer a lot. It's enough for a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.